Skywalker Boxing, and we got Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. And we got the top 3 in the IBF flyweight division. He wants a future fight with Bam Rodriguez. We got Fitz Reward Juarez. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, hermano, and Bruce.
Shout out my brother Mark Nash stopping in the building. Appreciate that, my man.
Salute, Mark Nash. How you doing, brother?
Shout out, Mark Nash TV.
Yeah.
So Vince, you getting ready for a fight, brother?
Yes, maybe in April soon.
Soon enough.
Eliminator.
Hey, your hero Manny Pacquiao just celebrated his birthday, bro.
Yes, but many people I can't going to his party.
We got Bleep in the house. We got Sonny Bleep McEwen with the fight January 13th. Top 5 cruiserweight in the country, killing the game, looking good doing it. From Inglewood, California. How you doing, my brother?
Doing amazing. How you guys doing, man?
Bruce,
good luck. Good luck to your fight, my brother. Advance Merry Christmas.
I appreciate it. Happy Merry Christmas.
So salute my brother Sonny Bleep McEwen. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. How you doing, Bruce?
Hey man, hanging in there, bro. Hanging in. You look like you got a pretty serious fight coming up, bro.
Guy 14-9, I believe 14-9.
He's been in there with some serious names, man. This is definitely a step in the right direction, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you've been fighting every other month. We have the fall season. I call this the Bleep winter season edition right here. We're gonna put that body on ice.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you know about this opponent, bro? I looked him up a little bit. His name's James. What's his name? James.
Joe Jones.
Oh, Joe Jones. There you go. Yeah, Joe Jones. And yeah, man. What do you think about him?
I haven't really watched too much film on him. I just watched. I know he fought. I want to say Derek Miller. Guy from Detroit that I was trying to fight. That hasn't been able. So let me see.
He fought a couple of names I recognize on there, man. He fought Joey Duaco.
Yeah, he fought Tristan Cowper.
And Apache, man. We've seen Apache on before. He's undefeated. So he didn't do too well against either of them. Got knocked out. But they're respectable names in the game.
Yeah, he got knocked out by Apache. Yeah, fought Richard Rivera. Yeah, he fought some names.
You just keep busy, my brother. You keep getting those W's, getting those KOs, man, and they're gonna come knocking on your door. There ain't no doubt in my mind.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, let's shout out who came in here too, man. I saw Rolling with the Punches. I saw my sister Susanna from the Philippines is out there, Vince.
Bro, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, Susanna from the Philippines. Speak to her in Tagalog, bro.
Tim, what's going on, man?
What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing?
Terrible Tim Jr. Salute, brother.
What's up, guys?
Hey, your buddy Joey Duaco's a former victim of Sonny's next opponent.
Oh yeah, that's my man. Yo, I watched Joey grow up. So
yeah.
He's not gonna be your for this fight. I can tell you that.
Hey, Sonny and Joey got maybe a future date in the ring together, man. If Sonny gets by Mr. Jones over here, bro, I can see that fight happening. West Coast, East Coast.
I don't know, man. I think Sonny, you're not gonna be fighting at heavyweight, are you?
Nah.
Yeah, I think Joey's been a heavyweight since he was like 9 years old. Something like that, you know what I mean? And meanwhile, I think that's a great matchup and everything, and it's a good fantasy matchup. Joey, I watched him. Like I said, I watched him grow up. They're at two different stages in their career. I don't know if that would make sense for Sonny to go there.
Joe who?
Duaco.
Oh no, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Philadelphia legend.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
He's you know, he's still winning and he's still doing these fights, but Bleep be just on a different level right now. You know, it's different. Just two different places.
Right. I want to show you guys something. Something motivated me, man. Sonny took a trip to the prison, and he went in there and you know, told him, you know, they got a second chance in life, you know, and was able to speak with him. And I want to share a few pictures real quick. I have them uploaded on here. I thought that was badass of you. You're already doing big things, bro, and you're on your way to becoming. That's how a world champion acts, bro. So shout out to you for that, man. Trying to motivate people and educate them and let them know there's a second chance in life. But let me show the pictures real quick. There's Sonny and a brother right here. He's speaking to him. You can tell this guy right here. He's emotional too, man. Sonny's, you know, he's giving him that, you know, that school right there. There he is. This is some of the pictures from the prison, the visit to the prison right here. And yeah, man, that's good, man. Keep doing your thing. That's something beautiful, man.
Thank you,
Sonny. When you're going into those places and you're talking to the people, does it take you back to a place to before you were boxing, like where you're at right now, or is it like you go in there with who you are now, and you're spreading your message from who you are now?
What was crazy is that guy in that picture. We were both. I mean, they didn't catch me crying, like, because I was crying too. But me and him we did time together. I was in prison with him from, I want to say, around 2014 until I paroled. So that's why it was just like kind of surreal for me, because, like, you know, when I left him, I was one person, and, you know, I came back, you know, on a totally different. So yeah, but definitely going there, letting them know that, man, you know, I'm just like you guys, man. Like, you know, I kind of was in the same exact position, you know. But, you know, it's just life gives you opportunities. You gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
A lot of people are looking up to you in that LA area, man. I've been even having you know, like Kareem Hackett that came on, and he knew you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting their word. Lawrence King, who just won yesterday, they give a lot of credit to you. A lot of people are looking up to you in that LA area, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's pretty dope, man. You can tell some big things are coming.
The guy.
is a guy like Atif Overton? You know, have you heard of him? And is he on your radar at all?
He's like heavyweight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 175. Yeah,
175.
Yeah,
Okay.
Atif is a 175.
A little bit lighter.
Yeah, he trains with Tom Yankello. Baby Drago said he sparred with him.
Yeah,
He's a heavyweight.
So.
Yeah, and he said that he could hit. Atif is very tough.
I actually sparred with Umar. They fought in the amateurs, him and Atif. But yeah, I've been watching Atif. I've been seeing it working, man. When we were in Pittsburgh, we were trying to spar with him, but I don't think he was in town. I think we were out there in October, September, something like that.
Yeah,
but he wasn't around. It was just Drago was there, so
How's Jay Boost doing these days?
He's doing good, man. He's doing real good, man. We just he took on another fighter. He has a heavyweight that he's working with right now. So he's, you know, working with him, building him up, trying to get him an assist and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, we just working, training. We're going to Milwaukee for this camp. So Milwaukee and Chicago.
Oh, nice. Chicago got some good gyms too, don't they? They probably got quite a few gyms.
Yeah, we're going to go out there work with another light heavyweight, William Langston. And then I don't know who we're working with in Milwaukee, but as far as Chicago, that's what we're working on right now.
You gonna have James Toney in your corner this time again?
I mean, it'd definitely be nice, man, for having him come out again. Henry Tillman was at the last one of my other fights, so, you know, just definitely having a good time, man, putting on the show in front of from the old heads.
Nice. And anybody calling you out, Sonny? Now that you're moving up the ladder, anybody talking that shit yet?
They were trying to give me a fight with Tristan Calcruth. But I already had a fight lined up for this one. I think he's fighting January 6th or something like that. So we were trying to fight.
Don't you fight in that casino coming next week?
Say it one more time.
Don't you fight in that one casino next week?
In January? Yeah, Commerce Casino.
Yeah.
Sonny, when I grew up, there was a little time span there where boxing in prison was big. It was huge. James Scott in Rahway, Dwight Mohammed Kwawi learned his trade in Rahway. I mean, it was on national television. Would you ever consider going into prison and strapping them up in there, man, in that environment? You like that
man.
idea,
Yeah, definitely. Man. That would be fun for me, man.
Yeah, that was a very exciting time, bro. That was a lot of history went back there, man. You know, and then you got guys like Sonny Liston and Ron Lyle.
Exactly. Yeah. That'll definitely be something. I mean, I think Folsom up towards Sacramento, I think in California, that's the only prison that still has like a boxing program.
Yeah, they didn't like those boxing programs. It was kind of intimidating that the COs.
Exactly. Yeah, especially now. I mean, because before they kind of had to like PT. So before the COs had to be in shape. So now they don't really. They don't care how they look now.
Unions run everything these days, man. You know, half of them are probably no-show jobs anyway.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight with Tristan, man. Tristan be changing weights though. Tristan, I believe he's at heavyweight, right?
No, he's a cruiser.
He's cruiser because he fought a heavyweight fight though, didn't he?
Yeah, I think when he came back, like his first two fights, I guess he was trying to get down in weight.
Because he's a small, like kind of like a big cruiserweight, small heavyweight. You know what I mean, Tristan?
Yeah. And I don't know how official this new weight class is, but I've been hearing stuff about like a super cruiserweight or something like that.
Another one?
Well, you know, they had the WBC has that bridgerweight. We never hear anything about that. I mean, I don't even remember who the original champion was, but they had that about a year ago. And,
just yesterday, I heard something about a pine weight, something even below 100 pounds or something.
Oh wow! Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I've been hearing about.
I did hear one called a flash weight. Really, I remember that. You know, it was something. Maybe it was an amateur, maybe a youth amateur, but yeah, flashweights, man. I think they were like a 99 to 102 pounds, really small little men out there. And last night though, we saw those little guys. They punched their asses off, man. Sonny Edwards.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
man.
Yeah.
That's Vince's weight class right there too. Vince, you're gonna fight Jesse Bam in the future, Vince?
Someday, if I win in my rematch, not mentioning, but
Vince
when
don't
I
give
was
a
fighting
fuck.
in Japan before,
Vince is fighting for an eliminator. It's a rematch with the world champ where he lost his IBF shot. What's that Japanese name, Vince?
This is a kamikaze. Give a fuck.
Hiroto Kyoguchi.
Yeah, Kaiguchi. He was the IBF champ. Vince fell short of that. He was a youngster though. Vince ready for his ass, right, Vince?
I gotta ask Vince. What keeps you so? What keeps you so calm and regular? You know, you are a top tier. You know, probably gonna be fighting for a world championship soon. How are you so regular, so calm, so relaxed? We see you like 2 days before the fight. You still just like this. How?
What you say? Sorry.
I knew he was gonna say
Are you
that.
so calm? Why are you so calm,
Say
Vince?
that.
You got 21 fights and you're up there.
He don't smoke of the herb.
Why are you so relaxed?
It's not this. It's not this.
I'm happy.
Even the day of the fight, you're happy. You don't feel
Yes.
like you don't feel like strong energy to kill on the day of the fight?
Yes, if I fight, I always happy, and then I feel strong in fight, and then I when I was training, I said this man, I can give I destroy him because I have plan in my life. He can't nobody intimidates me.
Okay.
Now, I like to ask both of you guys a question, Sonny and Vince. Now, when you get in the ring, do you go, if you go in there with a plan? If the other guy comes in there wanting to knock your head off, do you get more aggressive? You feel his energy transforming into you, and it's like, okay, it's on. You want to go like that, or do you strictly stick to your game plan? Let's start with you, Vince. You ever get mad at somebody?
If I fight, uh, if I fight Bam Rodriguez in the future, I to him, going to toe because I love
Okay,
to fighting.
toe to toe. I mean, so you got a score to settle. You have a score to settle.
Yes, and then to side to side movement, head movement like that, and then good stamina.
But you prepare for war. That's what it sounds like.
Yes.
You ready to go to war.
How about you, Sonny? Somebody gets with you.
I'm going to kamikaze him.
Right.
I mean, usually, I mean, I'm kind of, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely probably usually a returning injury. Usually I'm like the first round, I'm kind of filling out what the energy is. And usually I'm just trying to get a feel for what the actual fight speed, fight power, what the actual logistics stuff are, because film and all that only does so much. So, when you're, in the ring, it's a difference when getting to see how they move, downloading their movements, their feints, their power, and all that kind of stuff. So, but I mean, if they do that, and once I feel like there's nothing really there, then I'm probably going for the kill pretty early.
I was gonna ask you guys both a question too. You both guys are single, man. Do you guys believe that women are a distraction when it comes to training and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, I'm married, bro. My wife be on my ass and interrupted me all the time. But do you think that by being single, it helps with the sport, man?
I think you just gotta have the right person in your life. Like right now, I'm going abstinent. I'm not even having sex right now. So, I just think having the right person in your life, because obviously women need attention, but if they aren't really proportional how they go about it, then that's when it can become a problem. But yeah, I'm as of right now, if we're not on the same wavelength in terms of like trying to figure stuff out and all that kind of stuff, then I'm not even putting my energy into it.
It's about all that balance.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother, World Combat Sports in the room, bro. Salute to you, my man.
Salute to Clarence.
Clarence, my brother, Angel Diaz, and rolling with the punches, man.
Rolling, yeah.
Just don't want to neglect anybody in here, man.
What would you say, Tim?
Can I elaborate on that question a little bit? Because there might be some fighters out there that might need a little bit more input on that. Mm-hmm. When you do, like for these young fighters, I was fortunate to have a girl that was with me since 11th grade. So, she knew that I had to go to the gym, I had to run, I had to do all that first. These young fighters, if you get a girl, man, make sure that she's someone that either does it with you or understands. My girl was a big support system with calling me. She was literally waking up herself, making sure that I got up and ran.
Exactly.
So that's kind of like, women can be distractions if you're looking for just having a good time or whatever. But if you're looking for building a team, you need to get a good woman behind you that's willing to cook for you when you need to diet. That's even willing to go to the gym with you and learn. Look at Nonito Daenerys and his wife Rachel. Look at that. You know that if you can get a relationship like that in boxing.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
bro,
that
when I was bodybuilding, my wife used to come to work and bring me my meals. She'd bring me my chicken breast, my rice. I mean, it like I think about it now, and man, you know, just to cook that, drive 5 miles. I had my 6 o'clock meeting. I mean, that's dedication. If you can get a wife like that to go with you in this game, man, you're definitely on the plus side. On the plus side.
if she ain't doing that, or if that's a problem for her to even consider doing, you don't need her while you boxing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if it's somebody that's contributing to the dream, it's not a problem. But if they're not contributing to the dream, then
There's a lot of floozies out there that just want to jump on for a free ride, bro.
exactly. Yeah.
Sure. I heard Bleep. I heard you got a girl here in Philly still chasing you. I heard. That's. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh man,
that was a whole head scratch right there.
Oh, you're gonna get a freeze frame of that look on his face.
He froze. I wasn't expecting that. So I'm gonna wait for somebody to show up to the gym. I'm gonna wait for somebody to show up to the gym now.
Hey Ross, I haven't had the 10 runner yet. I'm still at 8 runners right now, so yeah, I still haven't had a 10 round fight yet.
Hey, did you guys see Andre Berto and the Ghost Guerrero's fight last night, man?
Oh yes, I did.
I watched Morel's fight. I didn't watch that fight, honestly.
I'll tell you, it was entertaining, man. They were both slow, but it was an entertaining. Went for the 10 rounds and
yeah. I got a quick question for Champ Ross for Vince and Sonny. He put it on the screen right here, you guys. When you fight the 6 or 8 round fights, do you go in with a different mentality rather than fighting a 10 round fight?
I haven't had a 10 rounder yet, so
If I fight 10 rounds or 6 rounds or 10 rounds, I'm training every day 33 rounds. Every day 33 rounds because if you fight 12 rounds, not same speed, same power, not time. You feel not time when you are in the final fight.
bro, I haven't had enough time understanding you, and now your mic is cracking. So
no, he said he trains 33 rounds when he fights 10 round fights.
Cool, bro. I know you're a gym rat, Vince. Every time we talk to you, you're either going in the gym or coming back or you're in Japan in a fight or something, man. But you definitely got 100% dedication to this game, and that's a very admirable trait. Because you don't get paid going in the gym, bro. You know, you get paid going in the ring, but a lot of guys they don't want to train because you don't get no paycheck from the gym. So it's big part of work.
But look, we talking to him. That's what's great. We talking to Bleep. I seen Bleep putting in the work, Vince putting in the work. You know, it is. And what about that heavyweight too? That what's his name? Lorenzo? Is that who we had on there? What's his name?
From Florida?
Yeah, Skywalker. You remember?
Yeah, Lorenzo Medina had a knockout.
Yeah, he just got a knockout, man. We had some guys, man.
He beat yeah, he beat this guy named Joshua Temple. His wife's a follower of mine, bro. So I was hyping him up, and then his wife. I talked to his wife. I wished them both luck. You know what I mean? I'm not one of the, those. Even Sonny. I got cool with Donardo Minor. You know, even after his fight, I still talk to Donardo and cover his.
You ain't punched the dude in the face.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have him on next week. Joshua Temple, the one he knocked out. And Lorenzo, we'll try to get him on again. He's getting good, bro. DAZN's starting to recognize him, and he's hella good. He's slick. He's got power. Lorenzo is kind of like a Sonny, man. He's a complete package at his division. You know what I mean? And when I say that, that means like I don't see no weakness in areas. You know what I'm saying? Like with Vince, even though Vince is high level, we get on his ass about his head movement. You know what I mean? We tell him to move his head. So that's something that he worked on his last fight, and we see an improvement in that. Vince looked like a hell of a good fighter his last fight too, man. He looked improved each time. It's an improvement. You know, if we can criticize somebody, that's kind of good. Like I think I criticized Sonny when he fought Siraj, that dude that was holding you.
Yeah.
And what I tell you, I said, man, work on getting the fuck out of that clinch. You know, fight. You know, be dirty, bro. I was telling you, that's the thing I criticized. Because I seen you frustrated in there, and usually you're in control. So that was something that not normal for me to see in Sonny. And I told him, man, sure enough, you worked on that shit, huh? You train with big motherfuckers too, even Baby Drago. And so, you know, I mean, if I could criticize that, you know, that could help somebody, man. That's something they could focus me in the gym, you know, and work on. If we see anything, you know, a lot of people talk shit, but if I see something for real and I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you.
The point I wanted to make was, you know, they both though are professional fighters. They both are taking their craft serious, and I'm proud to even be able to, you know, talk to them. Man, it's good. We could be talking to dudes that's faking it, you know, but these guys are in the gym every day. Really, prove they make us look good. They're making us look good by the work that they do. So, you know, I'm happy about that.
And Roland, to answer your questions, probably within the next fight or two, I'll be going up to 10 rounders. So this is my third 8-rounder I'll be having in January.
You guys think I could fight Jake Paul?
Definitely.
Tim, seriously? You'll be the first one to beat his ass.
Yeah.
You know, I saw similarities with the guy Jake Paul knocked out and the guy David Morrell knocked out. I mean, they had they had that sacrificial lamb look in their eye. If they weren't going beyond the first round, they were a soft spot to go down, and they hope they didn't get hurt. And you know, I'll see you on Instagram kind of one night. In fact, I think they both had the same. I think they were both initial AA. I can't remember the names, man. I'll go back to the names. It takes me a few times. I remember, but man, David Morrell. That's a guy that I think that's a.
It's time for a fight.
Definitely.
So let me ask all y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think he'll be a good fight, Morrell versus David Benavidez?
Oh yeah.
That's what he wants, right?
Yeah, that's what we all want.
The only question I have for that fight is he hasn't seen that sort of competition yet. So that's the only thing. Like to step up from this guy.
You like you was just saying, Sonny. There's some people out there who's not giving Morrell a chance with the Mexican Monster. Like I know Tim Skywalker. I know Skywalker heard that smoke last night on my end. My buddy ain't giving Morrell a shot, which I actually give Morrell a shot.
I don't know what
but competition-wise, he never saw that type of competition before.
That's the only thing. I'm not doubting his skill or anything like that, but like under the lights, it's definitely something to step up and go through those phases of having that.
Absolutely.
Well, he's got that WBA junior middleweight championship. He's a world titleist. He doesn't have the super title, but he's got the world title, the original WBA top dog at 168. And I think if you got the balls to wear that belt, then you have to take out all contenders.
Definitely, but I don't think Benavidez is looking for that fight. Benavidez.
No. I don't see Benavidez either, but I see Caleb Plant. I think that's a possibility. And oh man, we could start rattling off 168 pounds. There would be great fights to make David Morrell. That's my point. You got to get in there with some name of opposition, man.
That's all I want to see.
Yeah, so many fights, man. So many fights. Even Belanga. I'd like to see him fight Belanga. Hell, they're about the same.
Some names.
Yeah, I was just like, that's all I would say. I would just like him to see him actually have an opponent to where it's like, you know, like this guy's been fighting, walking through him in 2 rounds. So like,
well, if Canelo Alvarez vacates that then Morrell's going to be the super champ, and he's going to have to take out one contender in that division or be vacated. In a perfect world, but I'm speaking the world of boxing, so they change the rules not as often. I change my socks, which is at least
right. Hey, Sonny, you're as far as I was gonna answer a quick question for Roland. He had a question for you guys. Vince has fought everything. I know that Vince has fought for world title. So Vince has been in there for 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, right, Vince? How many rounds? Different fights. And then Sonny, you're up to what, 8 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm 8 right now.
Yeah, 8. So
Yes.
soon, Roland, once some title shots start coming in, that's when the rounds start going up. In the beginning, they'll start you out with 4 rounders. So yeah, so Sonny, technically you're not even a rook anymore, bro. You're already double digits, bro, undefeated.
Time to make money now.
Yeah, you got past some double digits, undefeated. That's dope. And then Vince got a hell of a record too. Vince got 22 fights, 19 victories. So yeah,
20 fights, 20 wins, two losses.
20 wins. Yeah, because it was 19 before. 20 wins and 2 losses and 1 draw, right, Vince?
First Tim for learning, second Tim for earning. Let's make some money.
For sure.
Ernest, what's going on, my man?
Hey,
Ernest, what's going on, brother?
man, I'm over here. You know, it's Picasso Poppy. You feel me?
What you got
Poppy.
the YouTube on, man? You got the YouTube going on. You doing a little pain?
With my man named somebody Ross, the Ross dude.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
No, man. Every year around Christmas time, me and the wife we paint like some Christmas stuff, and then like all of our art in the house is stuff that we do ourselves. You know what I mean? So,
how's business doing?
it's cool, man. You know, the thing is we don't want a whole bunch going out and nothing coming in, right? You know, it's unlimited supply of people who could use something, but you know, it got to make sense, business wise too. It's not solely charity.
I'm hearing some background noises drowning you out because I got a storm going on where I'm living. I can hear it outside my window. I don't think that's noise.
I was hearing it earlier. It sounded like someone was outside.
It just stopped.
Okay.
Just stopped. Somebody muted their mic who was causing it. Your honorable user.
Uh-oh.
And shout out to my brother B&N Boxing out there, man. I don't know if I shouted you out yet, but I'm getting good in stone, so I'm gonna forget what my really.
Hey, let's talk about the fights last night, guys. There was El Rayo, the Revenge with Chris Colbert. Man,
that was an excellent
last
fight,
night, boy. Chris Colbert went to the club last night. He didn't realize the party didn't started yet.
You think he'll honor his bet of $50K, or you think he'll say fuck that because he got laid out?
Man. Come on.
Did Rayo get that $50K?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He was talking too much shit before the fight, and I'm happy he got his ass knocked the fuck out.
He's even talking a rematch, man. Did you hear?
Rematch. You don't need a rematch when you get knocked out like that.
No,
you don't need no rematch. You definitely don't need no rematch because we know what's going to happen in a rematch. The same thing. He's like to take too much punishment on the ropes, bro. I don't know what's the issue with him. He like to try to take too much unnecessary hits on the ropes, and like I feel like those was really counted for him.
Yeah.
Man, last night I think I said something like the fight that he had with Garcia took a lot out of him, but they reminded me that he fought Rungvisai before that, Rungvisai before that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mongolian dude. Yeah, hey man, some of them beatings
Catch up with you, man.
Yeah. I think the last time we had Sonny on, we had a lot going on, man. Sonny, you never actually really answered the question.
Which question was that?
It had to do with It had to do with the fighters of this era and how or who they would fit in with the old era. But I mean, you never answered it, so I just kind of.
Oh yeah. What you call his coach jumped on? Regis's coach jumped on.
Yeah.
And are you referring to any division, or did you have a specific division in mind?
I mean, I guess the topic was heavyweights, right?
Yeah. It was. I mean, as far as heavyweights, I think just in terms of what the field is right now, it's not highly competitive, in my opinion. It's not highly competitive as it was as far as like with Tim and Lennox Lewis and Mike and like I want to say the late 70s all the way to the early 2000s, it was highly competitive. So like, you know, Wilder he's been able to get away with having a strong right hand and being athletic and not really having to box with anybody. Like before, you had heavyweights that actually box. Like now, you have more guys that are kind of looking for just one shot knockouts, and they can kind of get away with that because their competition isn't really as adept in terms of being boxers or, you know, guys that can fight in a pocket. And like before, you had like guys like James Toney coming all the way up to heavyweight because, you know, he can fight in a pocket. Roy Jones, like those guys, those are real boxers. So it's like, as far as now, you got a lot of sluggers. It's not, in my opinion, you know, obviously I'm not the expert of boxing, but in my opinion, it's like you have a lot of guys that are looking for one-shot knockouts as opposed to like, even with like Tim's dad was a boxer. Like, you know, you see him working on his defense. He's not just Larry Holmes, like Ken Norton. Like, you just have all these names where it's like those are actual boxers that, you know, those guys are cracking each other. So, you know, that wasn't enough because Ken Norton obviously could crack, Shaver can crack. You had plenty of guys that just were cracking each other, but that wasn't enough because you had guys obviously like Larry Holmes that could box. Ken Norton can work in the pocket. Joe Frazier is slipping, and so to me, it was kind of a different landscape back then as opposed to it is now.
And plus, back then they all fought each other.
Absolutely. Like it was, I mean, because Don King, he had all those fighters under one roof. Tony Tucker, Mike Tyson, he had them all fighting each other. So, yeah, so I feel like the landscape was
Don
Hey, this last fight.
Don King had that routing number and checking account number too.
Right.
Deposited straight into his account.
Get that ass in that Buster Douglas, all of them. Go get that ass in that ring. Hey, we not doing all that, man. Go get that ring.
Hey, did James Toney get in there and teach you some stuff, bro? Did you spend some time with James Toney?
Yeah, at Sam Watson's gym. Yeah, I worked.
Hey, what do you guys think of that crazy rumor that's been going around that Tank Davis turned down $20 million to fight Devin Haney? Did anybody hear that besides me?
I heard it, but I was thinking, like, if that is true, then what is Devin Haney making $80 million? Like, what, why would you turn down? That's the only thing that I could think of. Devin Haney's making $100 million. That's why he's going to turn down 20. I don't even know if that's enough.
The pay-per-view numbers flopped. That's what I heard. I heard that they might not even be interested because Devin doesn't sell. You know what I mean?
I mean, he just sold out.
That's why I always ask those questions, man. At this point, man, the hell with the money.
But Tank sells.
Absolutely. Tank can hold it by itself.
Yeah, hold on, real quick. Talking about Tank, I heard Tank is moved up to 140. Is that true?
Yeah, I heard. He's following him.
I didn't know about that.
That's crazy.
He already was a 140 champion when he won the vacant belt from Mario Barrios, but he relinquished it. He said it was they were too big for him. And Tank's a small guy. Tank could make 130. I mean, 135 is probably where he's going to stay. But the way they do these stipulations and weight draining and rehydrations and fucking catch weights. I don't know what's going on, but there's no reason they can't put this fight together,
So you guys would like to see Devin and Tank? Yes.
1,000 times, yes. 1,000 times. Hey, what's going on? I got an echo. Hey, what's going on? I got an echo.
Yeah, that is. I hear the echo now too.
It's only in your speaker, right?
So look, I mean, if this is why I don't like it when people don't campaign at their own division, right? So if you're gonna jump around and go to other divisions to try to face a champion just because you know that he doesn't have the skill set to beat you, and you're not gonna camp around up there, that's trash, man. So if Tank went up to 140 and fought Barrios, then you've already proven that you can go to 140 and fight. So
look, this is where it's at. Sorry. We need Shakur Stevens to fight either Devin Haney or Tank Davis. We need Shakur Stevens to make that big fight. We still waiting for a big fight. We saw that last fight of his that kind of we waiting to see something of him break out. I think people are more interested in him fighting one of them two than them two fighting each other at this point.
Yeah. Teofimo's a good fight for Haney because they had that beef before and he never gave
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Teofimo would
Skywalker.
have
I
turned
think
down $25 million. Teofimo
absolutely
would have turned down $25 million.
Absolutely, Tim. Hey, Tim. I was saying I think Teofimo Lopez and Matias would be a good fight.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
I think
would be like a
Matias will
dog fight
probably
right
have some
there.
problems with athletic dudes.
Has anybody forgot about Gary Antoine Russell? What the fuck, bro?
He
Like
makes-
we got all these.
Forget about him.
Yeah.
When you fight once a year, yeah, we forget about you.
The Russell's always been like that.
This is the only era in boxing.
I didn't
This is
think
the
of
only
that
era
shit.
in boxing, bro, where the fighters even the fighters the fights that can be made, we're talking about them like they're fantasy fights. And they should be, they were always been, except this era. This era, nobody wants to fight anybody. You know, I mean, $20 million, dude, that's like Powerball. What the fuck, man? You know, shit.
Yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I go in there with a top dog.
My father, he's been dead for 50 years.
I mean, I think I would pay for the Shakur Tank fight.
Yeah, and you know, this jumping weights are bullshit. I'm a student of boxing history, and this has been going on, man. Joe Louis defended his title against light heavyweights. John Henry Lewis, Billy Conn, fucking Marlon Starling moved up to fight Michael Nunn. I mean, you know, Bob Foster moving up to fight Ali and Joe Frazier. It's been happening forever in Boston in boxing. If two named fighters, if the fans want that fight, the promoters made the fight, and concessions were made for weight if it was within reason. Now it's crazy, bro.
I make a prediction in one of these fights that we have to make a fantasy fight. I predict Rolly Ramirez knocks out Ryan Garcia.
Me too.
Well, this is the Sonny episode. I'll remember it. This is Sonny episode. I'll go back and record it, and if that ever happens,
I really believe in my heart that Rolly Ramirez
is going to knock out.
Hey, because he
Ryan
was
Garcia.
doing good against Tank before Tank knocked him out. He was actually, to me, he was kind of winning the fight. He was outboxing Tank.
Bro, absolutely. I have Rolly Romero knocking out Garcia too. I was just talking about this yesterday. That's crazy.
that Philly didn't look good on Ryan.
Rolly would get Ryan out of his religious belief system.
Man, listen,
Man, Rolly is, I love it, man. Pure entertainment.
Listen, Rolly got that retarded power, bro.
Yeah, he does.
It's a rat.
It might be legit.
I'm gonna say the same thing like I've been telling Coach Bullet. I told Coach Bullet, yo, Coach, Rolly got some retarded ass power, though. I don't know. He be I'm like, yo.
He got that explosiveness. He's explosive. One thing that you can take from him is that he lets that air out. You can hear him. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, he's putting shit into them punches. And that pretty shit that Ryan do, it might work for a second, but he gonna catch him.
Yeah, because he throws with mean intentions. He has real mean intentions on his punches.
He comes from a Taekwondo background, I think. I think Rolly comes from Taekwondo.
But Ryan better fucking pick another fight.
I mean, you can feed Montana Love to Ryan. I mean, that's lunch food.
Man, I don't want to see Montana Love fight no more, dog. I don't want to see him fight no more. I'm done with his ass.
What about the guy that beat him, the Paro there, Liam Paro? Very impressive, bro.
Hey man, Power is legit, man.
I've known about Pablo. Liam Paro, I say it's Spanish.
Paro changed. He's got our buddy Carl got Liam Paro tattooed on his shoulder, bro.
Yeah. I've stayed up late at night with Carl, bro, and he fought Brock Jarvis, and I was like, damn, this motherfucking kid is. They were both good fighters, bro. Brock Jarvis was good. I seen him on the Zone card back in the day, and yeah, man, he's really good, and he works with a lot of Americans, man. He comes and he trains with, I believe Devin Haney. He trains in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He goes out there, and that's from Australia, so he's doing it big. Daniel Berry.
One thing we can agree on: 140 is stacked, man. 140 is freaking damn. And you could throw a dot. You could throw a freaking dot at any name on there, and we want to see that matchup. So you think any of these fights are going to be made in the foreseeable future?
Well, I think all roads lead to Saudi Arabia. I really do. We got to keep talking about them every week. I think that there's some fights here that if we keep them domestic, they'll never be made because of money disputes. But you take that factor out of it. I really think that, you know, we got this heavyweight one coming up. I think once they see what's going on in these lighter weights and we get them happening, I think we see some of these fights coming around and starting to happen and see more big events where, you know, we get our stars that don't even fight anymore going over there. Hopefully, I hope the one thing that we can't bank on is that the Saudi Arabians won't move on to the next thing. So we got to do it right. We got to make sure that right now is the time where we make these whoever we're gonna get, whoever Errol Spence is gonna fight next, or whoever Tank is gonna fight next. We got to get it over there because they're gonna pay and they're gonna make the fights that these other promoters here aren't gonna pay to see.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know y'all ain't gonna act like y'all ain't just hear that natural alarm.
I thought that was coming from Vince's backyard.
Hey, Vince been out there doing the Rocky thing, man. He catching roosters.
It's the opposite, man. It's the morning where he's at, and it's always in the evening. Is the morning, so at night when we're doing our thing, be quiet. Go in the room, then.
Ooh, got him.
Sorry, my kid's doing it intentionally. So he's making noise on purpose while I'm talking.
I'm going to shower now because I'm going to gym. I'm going to gym, hermano.
What's up, Vince?
Keep that camera on, Skywalker.
I'm going to the gym now. I shower training now. I'm going to spar.
Hey, yeah, go ahead and hit that speed drill first, man. Catch that rooster.
Hey, that's true.
That's how you build the legs.
Yeah. Hey, have a nice day, Vince, man. Be safe.
God bless you.
Hey, we're gonna do a sponsorship show for Vince, dude. I'm gonna organize it. Even if you don't have the money, if you're interested, we're gonna set up the deadline by New Year's. But
I need a bigger patch this time, Vince.
Yeah, if you guys have preferences,
I need a bigger patch, Vince.
Ernest too.
Me too.
Bruce too.
See, man, y'all got patches on there and ain't got no business associated with it. It's crazy.
I got mine.
So you do.
Yeah.
Some people want their name on the trunk, you know?
Yeah, nah. Witherspoon Boxing Fitness LLC.
And we did it nice last time for him, bro. His whole trunks were stacked. But if you want a more visible spot, let me know, and we'll make it happen.
Let me know, man, how much it costs to get that waistband or that ass or the front leg.
Yeah.
Bruce Gas, boxing event, whatever.
Hey, you can add a headband, hermano, a headband coming in with the business on it. You gotta be smart. Yeah, you can wear you can do it smart, bro. Even if you run out of space on the trunks or if it's not as visible, you could rock it on the headband.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
T-shirt.
Hey, Hey,
Send
Vince,
the
you got it.
logo.
Vince, you got it good, bro. Like I see people going out to fights this last week. They ain't got nothing on their trunks. No name. They ain't even got the name of the trunks on their trunks.
Matter of fact, real stuff, Vince and Skywalker. We should make this happen because I'm in the gym. I'm making my own sweatshirts with my logo. I'm making my own t-shirts with my logo. We're gonna get our sweatpants. I just want to send Vince out some. He don't even just for him to wear whenever he wanted to wear. If he could send me a picture with him in it, that's great. You know, but other than that, man, I want to make sure he gets it. I got a couple people that I want to send. I want to send everybody actually a hoodie. I don't know, Bleep, you got something already? I know Jay Boo's got something.
What are you talking about, trunks?
No. I'm talking about Witherspoon Boxing apparel.
Well, I think you guys didn't have to come on size when I was there last time.
Right, he was too big. He was too big last time he came.
I don't wear hoodies, bro.
Huh?
I don't wear hoodies. I don't.
Yeah. Ever since that rap song came out of yours, you've been wearing hoodies. I've been seeing
cold, bro. It's cold up here, man. You know, actually it's 55 degrees out, but it's raining. I got a northeaster breeze. The waves are crashing against my house, man. Oof. Goes right through you. I got to bundle up.
Vince, not Vince. Sorry, Bruce. Ever since I heard that rap song, I've not seen you take your hoodie off.
Yeah.
You've been gangster ever since.
Well, it's cold up here, man.
So Tuesday night, I'm gonna do your show, Vince.
My arthritis is so bad it causes me pain to take it on and put it off, bro. So it's on until I go to bed. The old lady will fucking pull it off me later on tonight, you know.
All right.
Yeah, Vince. Wednesday morning your time. Tuesday evening our time, bro. And we'll do a sponsorship show. Even if you don't have the funds right now, we'll have the deadline set for the end of the year, bro. For the 31st. You know, if you don't. And
when is Vince's fight?
In January.
January what?
What day's your fight, Vince?
31st.
27.
27. Oh.
27.
27.
Let me know, man. I want a bigger patch. So whatever we got to do to make that happen, let's do it sooner than later.
Yeah. I sent you my new logo, the Skywalker Boxeo, because it's not Skywalker Boxing anymore. They took my shit, so I did Boxeo instead of boxing. Yeah.
You gave it away? You mean?
Yeah. Well, they took away my name, boxing. I had to switch to Boxeo. So.
Even if you put Skywalker _boxing.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that.
Mine's a little line. I don't care about mine. Mine's cooler. You know what I mean? But you guys have businesses. Go ahead and flash them, bro.
I got a funny story about that. So I had a bodybuilding. I have a clothing line that was for fitness, and I've like sponsored bodybuilding shows, all types of stuff, right? And I accidentally gave them one of my debit cards got lost, and I forgot to switch it over, and they didn't take the payment out of it, so they didn't have to take the payment from, and I changed my phone number at the same time. Man, so Bell's Deep is the name of it, right? It sound like what it means. And the logo is cold. Man, I swear to God, bro, 2 weeks, a Chinese porn site took my stuff, bro. I had to put a hyphen. I had to rebrand, bro.
Hey.
Jeez.
Man.
You gotta get that copyright.
Hey, I lesson learned.
That's a bad word around here.
It's a buddy coming in. Thank you for coming in. Bruce, what do you think?
What do I think? I think constantly. I think on my feet. I think while I'm sitting down. I think while I'm sleeping.
So I was late. So did Sonny say when his next fight was?
January 13th.
January 13th.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 13th.
We got Vince 26. You and Vince are always fighting around the same time. I noticed. Last time you guys fought the same weekend too.
Active.
What's up, January 13th?
Man, Philly looking bad this year, Tim.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
I know people poking at you. I ain't talking about the football team.
Where else? Where we at?
Man.
We Philly. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say.
No Santa, even Santa Claus holding grudges with y'all, man. You know?
That's been like the 2-decade-old grudge. We was throwing snowballs at Santa Claus like 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Hey, Nolan, in the military, bro, if you were an officer and you were enlisted before that, we respected you a lot more than like a butter bar coming from West Point trying to tell us shit. You know what I mean? Like, because they have no experience. So
right.
definitely the best coaches in the game were always boxers first, or grew up with their father as a coach. You know what I mean? Grew up within their family.
I have to put a disclaimer on that though, because there are these phenomenons. Okay, I don't want to be like the kind of person who always has a one way kind of way of thinking. There are people out there that somehow have made the Joe Calzaghes happen, who have never fought before, who have even would make a real boxer cringe, say that they learned boxing through reading books, but somehow made it work for these certain fighters. I'm not saying that's the way that it's supposed to happen. I would never have gone from my father, who was a fighter, to somebody who has never fought before. It would never work. It would never work. But we can't dismiss that somehow there are these fringe trainers that never fought before, or have had one fight and or have just been in the gym their whole life, who have created some good fighters.
Yeah.
Well, Danny Garcia's dad, right?
Yeah, and that's my man, Angel. You know, Angel is not a dumb guy. A lot of people say that, he's crazy or whatever. Angel, me and him had some good conversations, and I wish I would have listened to him. I'm going to tell him right here now. I wish I would have listened to him. He's a smart guy, man. And he's a good trainer for his son. Now, on the other hand, these trainers that do this, I don't know if they could duplicate it. I don't know if they could do it 2 times. I don't know if they could do it 3 times. But somehow these trainers find the perfect storm with their fighter, and they make it happen.
Hey, can we make that happen, bro? Can you get him on the show?
Who, Angel?
Yeah.
I mean, I could reach out to him. I mean, he's big time since we had that conversation. If I see him in person, we dap, we say what's up, we talk to each other and everything like that. When I won my little championships, I saw him. I was all happy. He looked at him like they were nothing, you know what I mean? Because, his son was winning the WBC. We sparred a lot with each other. But there's a certain thing with being from Philly and just, seeing each other and that. I could reach out to him and see what he says, but I won't deny that that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that'd be cool, man. I mean, they're from Philly. You got, you know what I mean? You guys bump into each other, so. Man,
we got to get Angel in the bag, man. He got some epic quotes talking about Tyrone.
He's funny. I like him, bro. I like Angel.
Shout out to PGH.
I knew Angel when he was coming to the gym. We used to train in Harrogate.
I told you, here's my phone.
I don't know what kind of job he had, but he would be wearing like some construction worker clothes or whatever. And he'd be just training his son, man. Just him and Danny in the gym, man, just working every day.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Danny got a rap single or something like that out, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I like the beat. I like the beat.
Yeah.
The beat. That's what you like, Ernest. The beat.
On that particular track, you feel me?
That's all right.
Hey, Sonny, anything you taking at this camp, bro, for this fight coming up, bro? What do you? I mean, like, anything different? Because the last opponent was way taller, man. Anything different though?
But what do you mean anything different?
Like, is it like the same kind of training regimen basically that you always do, or because your opponent was bigger, so I thought you were looking for bigger sparring opponents?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were definitely last camp. I think he's what 6'1", 6'2", so we're kind of like the same height.
What does he do good though? You haven't looked at any film or?
My coach was saying he's kind of like a boxer, and he kind of he kind of leans on his right hand. And that's kind of like his kind of go-to punch. So but we've been working. I mean, I've been sparring a lot with his heavyweight, so this camp is kind of like over the last couple camps, it's kind of been like IQ, building up IQ, working with different smarter fighters, working with quicker fighters like Kareem and smarter fighters like Kareem and King. And this camp is kind of more so power, just based on that's like the one thing that's kind of open right now in terms of not necessarily a weakness, but just focus on it more. You know, breaking more and setting up my shots more in terms of power. So that's definitely not only my power, but working with stronger fighters like, you know, the heavyweights. I think he's like 230.
Hey, hold up a second. You said your coach said, are you saying that you don't watch film?
No, I watch film. I watch plenty of film, but I haven't watched film on him yet. No, I haven't. Not on him yet, but I watched like right now before this podcast, I was watching Barrera fight against Morales. That was probably like early 2000s, but yeah. But this particular opponent, I haven't watched any film on him yet.
Yeah, man. Listen, we had Tim's pops on last week, and he went in on that topic. That was one of the things that he hammered home is like, you know, study that guy. Even you got a coach that does it, but it's always
definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch film on him, but I just haven't as of yet. But I'm 100% every opponent I've had, I've watched film on him.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I gotta bounce, bro.
All right, Tim.
All right, Tim.
Well, man, like always, I'll see you guys next Sunday.
Oh yeah, let's see you next Sunday.
Don't throw no snowballs at him.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, show him your nutcracker, bro.
He showed me, man. He showed me when we was suffering that Dallas loss, man.
Hey, man, listen, man. I done took the gear off my cat, my dog. I didn't want to put on the AP All-Star jersey. I couldn't, man. That thing, we beat y'all and then forgot how to play football.
We gotta do it. I think we're doing it again next week, right?
Yeah, next Sunday. I gotta see what who we're gonna bring on, man. I'm gonna try to work. I think next week, like I said, I spoke to Joshua Temple. I think he's a heavyweight, the one that lost to Lorenzo. I was gonna bring him on. I'm trying to get Morel, bro. I'm trying to work on Morel because I can have Jose Diaz do the interpreting.
Right.
So David Morel Jr. would be a good interview to bring on because he loves coming on, bro. I'm subscribed to a Cuban channel. His name's Boxeo con Flow. His name's Puma, and he has him on the show like every other night. The dude loves live streaming, bro. David Morel. So I gotta get him on.
We'll figure it out. Until next time, I'll see you later, man. Bruce, Sonny, Ernest.
All right.
Hey, good luck. Yeah.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Is Christmas next
there you go.
Is Christmas next Sunday?
No, Monday.
Monday. Okay, well, maybe we'll see you on Christmas Eve, but I kind of doubt it. Mrs. Knox, my sister.
Why not?
I did this one.
Yeah.
I thought those were bones when you first broke them out, man.
If you got a bone that needs some artwork on it, you know.
I only use one thing, man. I only use the Toka 2 when I smoke. Real simple.
Boxing 86.
Boom, boom. I gotta go buy one of those vapes though. I never tried one. I tried them before, but I never owned one.
Oh man, you gotta get the lemon head, man. This fucker.
Yeah. I just got to get my ass to the freaking the store I want's in the next state. The ones in Rhode Island kind of suck, but they just legalized it here. They haven't really gotten the stores in abundance. Like you go to Massachusetts, it's like there's more weed stores than Cumberland Farms. You know, they're everywhere. I'm waiting for them to do that in my town. I mean, geez, they already put the dealers out of business, you know. They might as well open up and let people go buy their shit.
Well, you know, the cops got to get their cut. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed. In fact, they already had applications for licenses, and you had to put up like a $10,000 bond, and blah 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 blah. And I mean, you know, it was crazy. You had to have a paper that 3 different letters of recommendation. So you know, you have to go see politicians and kiss ass, police chiefs, and all these other fucking clowns. So you know, a regular guy who's been handling weed for the last 50 years, knows what they're talking about, would give an honest fucking bag for an honest buck. They ain't gonna be selling weed no more. It's all gonna be the guys in suits making taxes and paying for the guys in the back room, and like you said, the cops, the politicians, everybody else has got their finger in the pot. So
just like Training Day, I'm putting cases on all you.
I really dug that movie. I watched that one at least 3 or 4 times. Usually I watch a movie once and that's it. Training, no, probably 5, maybe even 10 times. Shit, that movie, so much good shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end the show too. I want to wish Sonny good luck. January 13th, we'll be tuning in. We'll be live streaming for the family and fans as well, man. And we'll be rooting you on, man.
All right, guys, you have a great night, man.
All right, good night, man.
Happy holidays.
All right, peace. Appreciate it, guys. Much love to the chat. Salute to Miss Knockout.
Walker Ernest, my brother. Peace. Lord of the Crystals. Sounds like a bathtub Mets speed joint in Tennessee.
Was it? Bruce, you over there cooking people, man.
All right, much love, guys. Peace.